Almighty, welcome to an average of 12 solves that I did. This is my personal best ever. Now, also this video includes my personal best average of 5 because it was a part of this average of 12. Why did I get such good solves? Well, because I've been practicing a lot, and also I've been learning lots of ZBLLs. As you can see here, I occasionally used them, like in that first solve. That first solve would not have been as good if I had not known the ZBLL for that case. Now, in my travels around the world as a deckhand for one of the proudest ships on the sea, I have noticed many things and accrued many treasures. Many things, but none so great as this. I once found a ruby the size of a tangerine, but even that was not as much as good as this average was right here. Sorry guys. Hey, that was just a character that I'm trying out. It started off as a pirate, I think. But then it kind of turned into Michael Caine at the end there. I'm not really sure, but I think it might have turned into Michael Caine. And maybe it was just Michael Caine the entire time. I'm actually not sure. But anyway, yeah, like I said, this is a really good average of 12 I did, and also a really good average of 5 in there. Broke my personal best on both of those in this session. And yeah, sorry about the kind of not being able to see the times at the start here. My light was blocking the way and I didn't notice, but after I finished that really good average of 5, I did actually go back and like move. I can't remember if I moved the light or the camera, but I moved one of them. And that solve right there was the first solve in the average of 5, by the way. But anyway, I moved one of them after this average of 5, so the last like 3 solves you can actually see the timer. But, you know, they were actually kind of like the worst solves in the average. So anyway, that's fun. Yeah, this was a really good average. And I think that it kind of goes to show that my average of 5 and average of 12 could really be improved a lot even beyond this. Like, a lot of the solves in here, there are some pretty bad ones. There's like a counting 16 in the average of 12. And that's really not very good for me. Like, my last, what used to be my personal best average of 12, one-handed, did not have any counting solves above 16. This one does, but it also happened to have, well, some really good solves in there to cancel those out. But I think that it really goes to show that if I get those good solves and then don't completely mess up like I did there on that one, then I can easily improve this a lot. Also, I want to just take this end of the video here to talk about what happened at my last competition. Like I said in a video earlier, my goal was to get either a sub 15 average of 5 or a pure sub 16. I didn't do either of those things, but I still totally would have if we had had a second round of one-handed. We didn't have time at the competition for the second round because there was a fire alarm went off in the middle of the competition, and that kind of delayed it. So there wasn't a second round of one-handed. So my average, which was pretty bad in the first round, which would have made it to the second round, it was like 3rd place. But unfortunately, I didn't get to compete again, so I didn't really get to do that. Although I was doing pretty well that day, so I feel like I would have if I had the chance. But anyway, I've got another competition coming up in like a week. So yeah, hopefully I'll just get it then, and then that'll be good. Alright, yeah, looks like we're about done here. I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna bring this character back, but probably not, but walk the plank.